hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Fouled off. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. Hicks has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. Peterson is there, and how about that? A 3-pitch inning as this side is retired. Indians go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Ball and a strike now to Bird. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And it's fouled away. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Now batting, Jose Ramirez as we begin the top of the 4th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Hicks. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to take a look at some of the future players in the Yankee organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing well in recent action. Digging in for his second at-bat, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he pops him up. Torreyes just to the left of the mound. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're up 2-0. Here's Brett Gardner now back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Ronald Torreyes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Softly hit out towards short. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a knock.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Torreyes leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Tyler Naquin. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. First pitch on its way. For Walker now at second. Reined in. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 8, Lonnie Chisenhall.
Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Soft liner to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Stepping in now, Francisco Mejia, as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. But they're on top 2-0. Here's Neil Walker. He leads off from the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Way in front of a great slider that time. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard down the line. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Now batter, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom! He misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Hit sharply on the ground. Lindor ranging up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Jace Peterson. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Two runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Mejia over to his right, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Here's Rajay Davis now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Center fielder, Rajay Davis.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder, number 23, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Oh, and ouch. That one drilled him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The batter, third baseman, Jose.
Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. Throw won't get him.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swinging bunt up the third baseline. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Slide and a stop by Walker. It's there. He got him. Indians forced to settle for 1. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Indians 3 and the Yankees 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Grounded to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman, Ronald.
Digging in and looking for more, Ronald Torreyes. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He went down on strikes last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of. You can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. One and two to the Yankees catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1 and 2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 3-2. Back here in the Bronx. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Leading off for Cleveland, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Tyler Naquin will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
Boy, something you don't see very often. You got a guy that can run at first base. Normally you'll see a hitter try to take a pitch or two, D-Row, to give that guy a chance to steal a bag.
You know, it's funny you say that, Dan, because coming up in those situations, you want to give the guy a chance, but you also realize that that guy wants to give his catcher a chance, so you're probably getting a piece of cheese.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll leave after 6 and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Chad Green comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. In now, Lonnie Chisenhall as he lines it out to center. That's in there, base hit. And a very important insurance run comes across to score from second. It's 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo, tying the game up. That's not the case now.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rajay Davis, and their runners at the corners now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. Peterson over to his left. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Striding in once again, Michael Brantley. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. The throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, don't take 3 for 4 every day of the week. Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. In to score is the runner from third, and that will stretch the lead to 4 now. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Hit down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 7-2 ball game. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Line towards center field. Hicks there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Indians on top, 7-2. Digging in once again, Giancarlo Stanton 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. down by a bundle. It's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
In there, 0-1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good discipline right there with 2 strikes. That's a tough sweeping slider. Not many guys lay off that pitch.
The 1-2. Count still at 1-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Hard liner to center field. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Neil Walker. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Oh, and he misses it. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, I'm not sure they're going to award him a triple or call it a 3-base error, but the result is the same. He's 90 feet away from scoring, and it looks like they are going to give him an error, and I think that's definitely the right call there.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well, and one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Walker stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Popped high in the air. Kipnis is under it. 2 down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No balls and 1 strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-2. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 5. It's 7-2. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get them going.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Tyler Naquin. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A bullet to first base. And they'll run him down and tag him out between first and second. A double play. Ready for another shot now, Lonnie Chisenhall. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. This is on the ground over to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. They're on top 7-2. Zach McAllister is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Zach McAllister.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's gone 2 for 6.
Aaron Hicks.
Now the pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. And there are the final numbers for the Indians starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Peterson.
Next for New York, Jace Peterson. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here comes the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Kipnis is there on to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. And hold on a minute now. It looks like we may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Here's Brett Gardner now. And he fouls this one off. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Peterson stands at first with 1 out. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Ronald Torre is the next to bat. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second. Popped high in the air. Mejia has a play. And that ends the inning. Yanks leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Dylan Betances start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Hit hard towards center. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Hit toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
On to first, and they turn the double play. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch on its way. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Just a 4-pitch inning there as the Indians go down quietly. They're on top 7-2. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. And the pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Neil Walker. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. I'm set with the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Sanchez leads off first with one away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count, you send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball four.
Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Sanchez is on his way home. Safe at the plate, as it's now a 7-3 game. Digging in to try it again, Didi Gregorius. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Cody Allen enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And this is going to work out for him. It's an infield single to make it first and second now.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy. You can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
He's set, and the pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base paths, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 0-1. Oh, and he serves this one out into right field. That one's going to fall in. A base hit. Walker Rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score as they close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Digging in once again, Jace Peterson. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Andrew Miller takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. Looking to minimize the damage here, and it's fouled away. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your...
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
7-4 the final finish today. The Indians put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Mike Clevenger earns win number 7 on the season, racking up 14 Ks in doing so. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 15 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame.